Thank you, Deputy Speaker. On February 6, 1952, at the age of only 25, Princess Elizabeth Alexandra Mary Windsor was pronounced Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II after the passing of her father, King George VI, and what followed was 70 years, 7 decades of service, strength and steadfast devotion to Australia, the Commonwealth and to her people throughout. She bravely led our world through the rapidly evolving eras of the 20th and 21st centuries. Her Majesty was more than a figurehead of the monarchy. Behind the crown was a woman with a sense of humour who loved her family and her country. Her public appearances were often noted by brightly coloured ensembles. She rode horses, owned thoroughbreds, raced pigeons and loved her corgis. I have personally been inspired by her leadership, and every day since I first stood in this House and publicly declared my oath of allegiance, and previously as a Parliamentary Secretary in the 46th Parliament, that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, Queen of Australia, so help me God. I have endeavoured to faithfully serve the people of Australia as Her Majesty herself so remarkably exemplified. Only 2 days prior to her passing, Her Majesty was still fulfilling her duties by inviting the United Kingdom's new Prime Minister, the Honourable Liz Truss, to form a government. What an example of lifelong service. The Queen knew that a life of public service was not for the faint-hearted. In 1945, Her Majesty joined the Auxiliary Territorial Service during the Second World War, becoming the first female royal to join the armed services as a full-time active member. There, she was taught to service army trucks, which undoubtedly developed a love for cars, in particular Land Rovers, that would continue throughout her long life. Her relationship with the armed forces was deeply personal. She was the daughter, wife and mother of naval officers. She understood better than most the burdens and the glory of a life in service. Her Majesty knew how to serve others because she first served God. Her Christian faith was evident in her good works, contributing to hundreds of charities in her lifetime. She believed in peace and reconciliation with all people, no matter what race, religion, gender or social status. She believed wholeheartedly in Jesus Christ's teaching of forgiveness and love. In one of Her Majesty's famous Christmas broadcasts, she said, "Each day is a new beginning. I know that the only way to live my life is to try to do what is right, to take the long view, to give of my best in all that the day brings, and to put my trust in God." The pages of Her Majesty's condolence book I had in my office was quickly filled with messages of reflection, hope and love for our beloved Queen and the royal family. I'd like to share some of those messages with you now. The Colgrave family of Bracken Ridge write, "Thank you, ma'am, for your amazing service to God and country. May you rest in peace." Linda Roberts in North Lakes said, "No words can really express our thanks for your service. You are one in a million." Chloe and Joshua Backman from Mango Hill, with their children Lucas, Hannah, Grace and Eli, say, "Thank you for your stoic, empowering service. You were a pillar of consistency in our life. Thank you for your empowering young women around the world." Thank you for empowering. Marie Paul of Aspley wrote, "Memories of the Queen will remain deep in all our hearts." I visited Ballycara, a retirement village in Scarborough recently, and it was great to see the residents come forward to share their condolences and memory of Her Majesty. Judy Copeland was one resident who remembered attending a Coronation Street party for the Queen, dressed as a fairy in 1953. Lastly, from Faye Barron in Deception Bay, a simple heartfelt message that echoes all of our sentiments. "Thank you, hard to believe she is gone." As Her Majesty once said, "Grief is the price we pay for love." Our world shares in the profound grief of the royal family in losing their mother, grandmother and great-grandmother, and I pass on my sincerest condolences during this time. On behalf of myself, the people of Petrie and Australia, We thank God for Her Majesty's faithful service and leadership. May she rest in eternal peace.
I thank the member for